All right, music fans, welcome back. It is the Harmless One here, talking about real music in real time for real people just like you. And just like me, you could say it's just one Dave talking about another Dave. David Lee Roth has put out something new, or at least a picture that says something new coming soon. And the internet is abuzz. Well, it may not be a full buzz. It may be kind of just a little baby buzz. Because we don't know if this is going to be music. We don't know if this is going to be a new skincare line to remove unsightly blemishes, like age spots in the case of Roth. And us who follow Dave, I mean, I'm not quite at the age spot place, but we're getting there. It's really sad that just age just really stinks. In the case of David Lee Roth, though, he's the guy who said he was de facto Van Halen. So is he recording new de facto Van Halen style music, or is he going to be recording a new EDM album? My guess is it might be the EDM. After the success of his remixed version of Jump with some Van Buren DJ guy. I thought it was Van Halen, but it was actually Van Buren. And that made a big splash on the EDM scene. And, you post a David Lee Roth EDM video on TikTok and you'll have 1 billion views. And Roth will be rolling in the dough again, and he'll be able to finish, his investments and do some things with his tattoo removal cream, which came about not too long after the song Tattoo came out, coincidentally. So everything is about marketing. But again, here's a guy who says he's de facto Van Halen. And before Eddie's passing, he said something not derogatory, but kind of like, hey, Ed can't answer the bell this time. And it was real, I don't know, it was kind of cryptic when you think of what happened later and maybe how this could have been handled differently. There were a lot of fans, and I was one of them, and I was complaining, what's wrong with Van Halen? Are they lazy? Are they complacent? And Ed was just really sick. And I think it would have given fans a little bit of a wind up before they were hit with the news that Ed was gone. Honestly, I think it would have been better for fans to know these things prior, because he was such an iconic figure that I'm still to this day not all that thrilled the way all of it went down. I do understand the privacy aspect. I totally do. And obviously the whole Van Halen story has been very close to the vest over the years, with the band being more and more reclusive as time went on, and more mysterious and so forth. But with David Lee Roth, who is a one-man promotions machine, this must have been really difficult for him during this time, because he's, his whole thing is about opening his mouth and not knowing what's going to come out next. So for Roth, I think he probably wanted to be able to tell the story. He wasn't able to do that. Now he's out there trying to create a new story for himself and so forth. And for us geezer rock fans out here, we're just, we're waiting for something. I don't know what we're waiting for. For a year, we've been waiting for normalcy and for rock concerts and for celebrations and for just letting loose a little bit. I mean, some of us are way past our glory days of doing things that we probably shouldn't have done back in those days. But some of us want to get out there and maybe test the waters a little bit and enjoy life again. And, David Lee Roth, whether he does music well these days or not, it's interesting. It's kind of like rubbernecking. There's a car accident and you're like, wow, gee, that was kind of rough, little parts all over the road. And that might be what David Lee Roth and his new project might be about. Or it might be just really great stuff. We don't know. I venture to guess, though, that based on his vocal skills in Vegas, this, might not turn out all that well. However, you can do things in the studio to clean things up and maybe make things a little bit more palatable. We shall see. We just don't know. In any event, Dave is out there. His Soggy Bottom cartoon is out there if you want to go take a look at it. There's not a lot to it, really. It's just basically something new coming soon. David Lee Roth. And then, like 400 people liked it or something. So compared to pretty much everything else in the news right now, that's not a whole lot of attention. But then again, Dave is no longer recognized when he knocks on hotel rooms and says, "Hey, I heard you playing my music and I'm him, I'm that guy." And some 18-year-old kid comes out and is like, "Who are you?" Go over there, grandfather. It's over there. That's where the restroom is, So yeah, that's all we have to look forward to is something new coming soon. David Lee Roth. All right. That's my video. I'm done. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and check me out over on Patreon for $1 a month, and I will see you soon.